Today we're going to look at the area of a parallelogram. The base of a parallelogram is the length of one of the sides, and the height of the parallelogram is the perpendicular distance between the side whose length is the base and the opposite side. So what does that mean? That means 90-degree angle from the bottom of the base, which is this side, to the top, which is here. We can see that this is a 90-degree angle. And when we calculate the area of a parallelogram is the base times the height, which makes sense when you think about it, because we know that the area of a rectangle is the length times width. Area equals length times width. If we take this triangle right here and we were to stick it on here, we would get an actual rectangle. So let's solve this problem. First, you're going to write the formula. Area equals base times height. Then you're going to plug in the numbers that you have. Well, we know we don't have area, so we'll keep that A equals base. We have a base of 9 3/10. And we're going to multiply that times the height, which is 7. And when we multiply this, we can multiply 9 3/10 times 7. And 7 times 3 is 21. 9 times 63 plus 2 is 65. We have one decimal place, so we're going to move the decimal once. So our area equals 65 1/10 meters squared. Now it's still square units when we're looking at the area of a parallelogram. Let's look at another example. Let's say our height is 8 and we have an area of 36 millimeters squared, and we'll say this is 8 millimeters. And we're asked to find the base. Well, the proportions in this problem might not be entirely accurate. Again, you're going to follow the same steps. You're going to write the original expression, area equals base times the height. Then we're going to plug in what we know. Well, we know the area is 36. We don't know the base, so we'll keep that a base, and we're going to multiply that times 8. Now we have a good old-fashioned algebra problem. And if it makes you more comfortable, you can write 36 equals 8 times b. But either way, you're still going to have a problem where you have to divide both sides by 8. So when we divide 36 divided by 8, 8 can go into 36 4 times. 4 times 8 is 32. Subtract, we have 4. So we have a decimal, or you could make it a fraction, but I'm going to make it a decimal in this case. 8 can go into 40 because we have to add the 0 5 times. That goes in evenly, which brings us to a base of 4.5 or 4 5/10 millimeters. Now in this case, it's not millimeters squared because we're just looking for the simple measurement. And like I said, this problem is definitely not proportional because, of course, the base in this picture is a little longer. But I hope you get the idea. And I hope that this helps you with your homework.